You see that hind? We're gonna take it.
We have James Burns here from Black Ops. James is Frank Woods in Black Ops.
Welcome back. It's time to announce the character of the year. All right, and the winner is Sergeant Woods, Call of Duty Black Ops.
Looks don't count for shit in the jungle. It's nah, baby.
It's you, yes! Yes!
Frank Woods.
Frank Woods! Yeah! Call of Duty Black Ops!
I'm here with Dave Anthony, director of Black Ops, and we are here at House of Moves because we are going into the mocap room to do something a little special with Frank Woods. Can you tell me how he was able to steal the spotlight and the VGA nomination when he's not even a playable character?
The actor James Burns, if you knew this guy and if you meet him, you will instantly know the answer to this. James is such a charismatic guy, and he just is this character.
So you are Sergeant Frank Woods in Call of Duty Black Ops.
Ma'am. You think I'm fucking nuts? This guy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. It is Sunday. This is like my third time on this week. Oh my goodness. So let's see who's here right now. We just got warming up here. Ghost of Croatia. How you doing? Good morning. Codename Red Eye. Where's my smokester? Right here. Cornelius Winter. What does that mean? G-I-Y. Okay. This guy. This guy. Again, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing there. Yeah. Chicken nugget. What's on the menu today? Today is like we got I'm gonna play you. Hey, Leah loves Mr. Bungle. I have the music video lined up because you're here. We're going to give you. Hey, Extania. We're going to give you a preview of. Well, you have the first look because you're here today. The music video goes live at 11:30, same time the song goes live throughout streaming services. Very excited about this. And Cornelius, it is a long time. I'm doing great. What have you been up to? Oh my gosh, I recognize you from shows of winter past. Is smoking light on or off? I don't know what that means. Hey, G.I. Jane, how you doing? Yes, it is Pearl Harbor Day. You're absolutely correct. Yes, I remember that. No, I wasn't there. I just remember that from school. That's all. I am remastering. Actually, I re-recorded and now I'm mastering Warzone Santa. So it will be, and there may be a new Christmas song I'm working on. We'll see how it works. If I get it done, I have a lot of work. I started a movie this week, so it gets busy. Hey, Divine Zelig, glad you're here. Glad you're here. Sledgehammer, good morning. I do not. I love AC/DC. I'm not that kind of. I don't do that kind of music. My arthritis doesn't let me to. I got problems with my hands and wrists. Go feed your puppies. They deserve it. 6 dogs. That's a lot of work. Yeah, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm glad you're back to visit us. Yeah, you were talking about Pearl Harbor in school. Good. Teaching it. What do they teach you? That we're the bad guys. That we are war criminals because we use a nuclear weapon. Is that what they tell you? I don't know. I don't know what you guys are teaching. The war. Anyways, history. Well, the song that I did is called Warzone Santa. and it's going to be remastered. It's going to sound great. And the Cameo songs are actually a derivative from the Warzone Santa, the Cameo promotional song I have, and I have another version of that coming out this week as well. So yeah, been busy. I do actually. Oh, I was playing a lot up until about 2 months ago. Then I had to. I got busy at work, and then if I don't keep my knee stretched and strong, I lose my ability to skate like I want to skate. Anyways, I'll be back. I'm starting back. So a couple of weeks we'll be back on the ice. Hey, Tyler Kemp, I am having a great day. Well, yeah, it's interesting. Well, the UK, you guys are so fucked right now. So you're anything that makes our traditions honorable. Your education system has destroyed you guys, just like ours is trying to destroy us. I don't know what that means. Beat Frank Woods. What does that mean? I don't know. I have no idea. You mean the actor who plays that role? I don't know. I don't know the guy. You mean the characters? I don't know. Probably not. I gotta say no because that can start some shit. So your dad doesn't play anymore? That's tough, man. Sledgehammer, where are you now? Are you in England? I thought I don't know where. Oh, I don't know where you are. Where are you? I played against a lot of them. Are you kidding me? My favorite was the Campana. It was Nijmegen Chickens, the Campana. They had the great jerseys. Yeah, I remember that. I am, yeah. Yeah, that's all you can do, man, and that's life. I mean, if you can stay day by day, try to have a long-term goal, but just wake up and really dig into what your day is like. That's always a great way to go. The Fenster Flyers, of course. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're Herentals. We just called Herentals Hockey Club. But the Fenster Flyers. Oh my God, are they still in business? But for those you don't know, I played hockey for money, and I spent a year playing in Belgium, a team in Herentals, Belgium, and we actually won the championship that year. It was great, a lot of fun. I love Belgium. The food, the people, the beers, wonderful. Hey, Teddy, how you doing? Dinner was great. It was my buddy Logan and Riggle and Danny is his partner, and boom, it was great. Great night. I really enjoyed myself. Does Woods have a sister? No, he does not. Well, everything's a hassle without a ladder, so. But the question is, but what's the context they taught it to you in? Did they tell you about what led up to the war? Did it tell you what was happening? Did it tell you that Japan was basically encroaching in all of, like doing what China's doing now, encroaching of all of the Pacific? They take that, and there's a lot of information they leave out that's like, why was Russia, and why was Germany so pissed off? Well, You're making a venison roast today? Oh, I'm so jealous. My buddy Tommy makes me some venison jerky. So, all right, buddy. So we have a music video coming out in about 4 minutes. Stick around. I'm playing a preview of the music video. You guys want to see it now? Before okay, since you're here, here is the pre-release of the music video and the song called "Hey, You Got a Truck." You guys ready to hear that? Want to hear it? I'll play it a few times. Here we go. Why is this not? All right, here we go. Why is this? I don't understand anything. Oh, here we go. Here we go. All right. And
she said she loved me, that I'm always on her mind. She loves to see me, but she just can't find any time. I told my daddy about this unrequited love, and he said, sadly, son, you are stuck in the mud. And he said, hey, what the hell? You got a truck, you got four-wheel drive, but you're spinning in the muck. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, what the? Well, she's got children with another guy who always seems to be stopping by in the middle of the night. I guess I knew, but I didn't want to see it as true. My friend said that I married the Spanish flu, and they say, hey, what the hell? You got a truck, you got four-wheel drive, but you're spinning in the muck. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, what the? Got my vinyl records too. She got the house and my lawyer. Well, she retired in Peru, and she said, hey, what the hell? You got a truck, you got four-wheel drive, but you're spinning in the muck. Yeah, what the hell? Just got and I say, hey, what the hell? I got a truck, I got four-wheel drive, no more spinning in the muck. Yeah, what the hell? And I say, hey, what the hell? Buy a truck, get four-wheel drive, for your spinning in the muck.
all right, that's it. I hate seeing AI generated slop. So you think it's slop? Hey, you're entitled to your opinion, man. All right, glad you enjoy. Hey, take care of yourself there, buddy. Remember, be present, be useful. All right. It is, but I decided that I like this better, so I did it. The live performances is going to be, but I just like the way this sounds, so I made a artistic choice. Thanks, Corey. I appreciate that. Yeah. Thanks, Corey. So, yeah, it's a great song. I love this song. I love how it sounds. Yeah, I did see it. Yeah, it's country music is trucks are kind of a mainstay. Thanks, Scream Tard. But there's room for both, buddy. Don't be so. There's room for both. A lot of people just hate it because it's AI, but I think it's a great song. It's fun. Everyone I play it for enjoys it. I actually sang it. I just processed my voice. That's actually me singing, but I process it through just like everyone else does. So yeah. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. Yeah, it's up on Bandcamp. It's on. We are on Bandcamp. Hang on, if you guys want to go, it's a download. You can throw some at Bandcamp. I don't charge for this shit right now. You can support the channel. There'll be a lot more songs coming out. You enjoyed it? Good. I'm glad you did. Excellent. It's going to be live at I think you can go there now. You go to Bandcamp now and download a copy of it if you want. Yeah, there's some that are really great. So I had a voiceover, kind of not a voiceover, just processed. It's like 65% me. A lot of the stuff I just changed because I just like the production. But I had my clean voice, which sounds cool. But then I heard this and this song. I just like this for this, and I may do another version of it. Remember, it's never one thing. It's always just like the Woods voice. It's mine, but it's not exactly mine. They process a little bit. It's so same thing. That's news to me. That is totally news to me. All right. Peace and love. Oh, thanks, Lee. Appreciate that. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. Nightmare Foxy, my boy, my man, the myth, the legend. If they will be listed on, there'll be a full listing coming up, probably middle of the month. Go enjoy your tree, man. Chris, it's Christmas at the time here. Go enjoy your tree. It's a great thing. I mean, you can't wait to play along with it. It's a real simple song. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't remember in the history. Then again, they may have changed the entire Woods history scenario by doing that. Who knows? Again, the writing team is not part of anything that I'm familiar with anymore. And you had that opportunity. I've played this for a lot of people and they love it. So I appreciate you saying that. But at the same time, you can have both. There's going to be both. There's going to be the raw version coming out, and there's this version. And so we're going to have both. So you get to choose, because a lot of people love this. I mean, I've played it for a lot of reviewers and and people love this song, and I can't blame them. So again, I thank you. I appreciate you stepping up and saying that. But at the same time, you can have both. I'm going to do both. There's the other one's coming out as well. Yeah. Neither, man. I don't play either. I don't play video games right now. I don't have the energy. So, dog, you like it? Yeah, me too, man. It's a lot of fun. And hey, G.I. Jane, glad you're back. Yep. How you doing, dog? Yeah, you good? How's your acting career coming, buddy? Remember, I say you have to get out there and start making content for yourself, man. It doesn't matter what it is. Just put yourself out there. You're gonna have people who love you, people who hate you. You can't let that distract you from what you need to do. Right? Thanks, Leah. It's a great bar song. It's a great people chatting. What the fuck? Yeah, it's great. Yeah. All right, Tyler Kemp, I'm glad you do. Love you back. The whole community loves you. Stay strong. And remember, be useful. Show up and don't just sit there. Walk around, take care of things, offer to help. When you're in these environments, become useful. Do things. And don't ask for permission. If you see something that needs to be done with the host, just go and do it. You see just don't ask if it's okay. Don't ask them what they need. Pay attention and then do it without, because the last thing you want to do with somebody who's grieving, I know you're grieving too, but our job as men is to be able to hold on to two things at once. Hold on to our grief, but be functional during our grief. Be functional. Yeah, you can be emotionally torn up, but just be functional. Have your emotions, but be functional while you have them. Yeah. The Polar Express, I never saw it. Good stuff, man. Yeah, take your time, but get out there. Put yourself out there. Oh, you're a German Shepherd boy. Hey, Narks, good morning, buddy. You missed the preview. I'll put it up again in another second. Yeah, we'll play it again. The official release is the premiere on YouTube happens at 11:30, and the release happens across the world at 11:30. So I'll play the video again because some guys have come in and play the video again. Hang on, I gotta reach out to somebody here. Hang on. Give me a second. I think Darwin wants to come on and say hi to everybody. Hang on. A lot of things. I actually wrote it, back in the 90s. I wrote the music to it. And then it was it's a story about relationships, about events in my life that were absurd. And it's about how men, we got to be resilient, and there's a lot of those situations were real that I'm talking about in that thing, or there are guys who have gone through that. And so I just took these stories and made a song out of it, All right. Being a tech manager where he knows how to boss, but doesn't know about tech. Is that an insult? I can't even tell. Yeah, I saw that. They turned him into a plant. I think that's great. I mean, again, I have no connection to anything that Black Ops, what they do. Did I talk to Pete? I may have. I'm not sure. I met a lot of people over the years, you know. Yeah, it's just is a like a praying mantis. No, I was a Venus flytrap, and yeah, hey Teddy Bush. So Darwin's going to jump on in a few minutes. So if you're ready, our boy Darwin's going to be here. Remember, he's up for a Gundy. So if you haven't had a chance to vote for him yet, go there. I don't care if you like guns or not. Make sure you vote for our boy Darwin. That's all. Here we go. This is so Darwin is a friend of one of my best friends. He's a friend of the channel. So go here, click on this thing. It's called the Gundies. He's up for an award, and let's make sure he gets an opportunity to win an award because he's a great writer. What's up? What am I drinking? I'm drinking Earl Grey tea. It's called Gundy. Darwin Whites. He writes. He's a two-way writer. He writes about the Second Amendment and he reviews guns. He's a gun reviewer, and so he's and he writes so well that he's being given an award. He's he's a good writer. He'll be on in a few minutes. Hey, sit tight. We're going to play the video again once he gets on because he loves to hear that shit. You know. What's his jandle? DTOA. I think it's DTO. Instagram is DTOA. Darwin's Theory on Everything. Instagram. I'm not sure. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you tell me what it looks like. It's like they're kind of drifting off into another type of video game, right? So we're not quite sure what that. I don't know. Again, I have no comment on Black Ops 7. I have no idea what's happening with it. You know. So here's the question. I'm going to start recording another song. And you did what you wanted to be. If you beat it, it will come. All right, Dr. Schmidt, you've been around. Who do we know you? You know that because you must have been here early on. Who are you? Because only someone who was here in the early days knows what that means. That's a Darwin genius line. Yeah, Darwin makes some good shit. Hang on. All right, that's amazing. Okay, all right. I'm looking at you. I go, that's a piece of inside information. So whatever's saying that they've got to be. You're an old schooler. I remember you. Yep, unbelievable. Yeah, he's a couple of minutes. He said he's going to join us in a few minutes. Just because we love Darwin. We love our Darwin. So, while in that time. There's a song, and you guys know this. I'm going to record this next. And tell me what you guys think. Should I play one for you? Yeah? Yes or no? You grew up. Don't ever grow up. Don't ever. Oh, hang on. And here he is.
Hey, what's up, everyone?
You're going green, huh?
Yeah, I play around with the colors in here.
Yeah. So I was just telling everybody we should vote for you because the Gundies are coming up. So explain to them what the Gundies are. You know.
So it's funny. I was actually I was reading a thing that Becky pointed out to me on the New York Post. They were talking about the Gundies being like the Academy Awards of the gun industry. And anyway, and they had mentioned my category, which is top 2A writer of the year.
Explain that. What is a top two-way writer? Explain
So
that.
it's a top Second Amendment writer of the year, which is I'm a Second Amendment writer. I write political articles about the Second Amendment. I also write technical reviews on guns and silencers and all kinds of fun toys. So essentially the Gundies has awards for a bunch of different sections, different things, best video maker, best photographer, influencer, this and that. So I've been doing this for 2 years now, and this is the second year they nominated me for top 2A writer. So and that's at thegundies.com, the GUNDIES.com. So if you go to the 2A top 2A writer section and look for me, it's at DTOE official, which stands for at Darwin's Theory on Everything. And give me your votes between now and December 15th. I'd really appreciate it. I'm trying to make my screen even, and I'm having a really hard time.
So, oh, I forgot. It's in the link there. It's in the link. It's called thegundies.com.
Yeah.
Put your, you got to put your, well, I would, whatever. Get in there and vote for Darwin. Do what you have to do to vote for Darwin.
Yes, do what you have to do to vote for Darwin.
Do you want to respond to this in an informative, kind way that's not going to insult anybody? Do you want to? Because it's important. That's an important question. Like, we don't need them. It's not
let me read this exactly how it's written, and I'll decide how in kind I want to respond. In the 21st century, I don't understand why American civilians need automatic rifles for. I get it if I live out in the sticks, but not a heavily populated place, New York. I'm British. Okay, so here's the deal, man. Pick up a history book. Pick a history book. Actually, pick a history book about your own country, or any country for that matter that's been here since anything's been here.
Since we had guns. Or
yeah,
swords were guns back in the day. So yeah.
So I'm going to be really honest here, because I'm really tired of people talking about the Second Amendment as if like, hey, we need this to protect our home, or we need this to hunt, or we need this for competition or whatever. Whatever you might need the Second Amendment for, that's fine. But the Second Amendment was written into the United States Constitution so that Americans could hold their government accountable should it become tyrannical, and Americans would be able to defend themselves from said tyrannical government and be able to ultimately replace the tyrannical government with a new one. That is the meaning of the Second Amendment. Now, I'm not saying, look, I want to go to the war with the government or anything like this. I'm saying that is the meaning of the Second Amendment. So when they tell you, oh, why do civilians need, such and such arms? Well, because the Second Amendment was meant for us to be on an equal footing with our government in so much as we possibly can. Like, I don't think I have the cumulative money between me and all my friends to buy an aircraft carrier and dock it somewhere and, fly a bunch of, jets off of it and stuff like that. So there are some practical limits, but those practical limits are mainly like with having to like financial. The actual law is meant to put us on equal footing with our government. So that's why civilians need that. And you're going to say, oh, you want to go to the war with the government? That sounds crazy. Countries have been doing it since the beginning of time. Okay. Right. So again, it would be a thing where you got to pick up a history book and learn that Civil War and revolutions and things of that nature, they are a indisputable fact. Then you get on to the other things that the Second Amendment actually helps with, which is why we need automatic rifles. Well, first of all, we widely have semi-automatic rifles, not fully automatic. Fully automatic rifles, which we should be able to have, no problem. Those we can have, but there are certain restrictions. Like, I'm licensed to have fully automatic weapons. I can convert any of these to fully auto legally because I have the licensing. Otherwise, if you're a standard civilian without the licensing, you're going to have to pay an exorbitant amount of money because the government, created the NFA back in 1934 in order to price Americans sort of out of their constitutional rights with regards to the Second Amendment, or at least to some extent. So anyway, as it pertains to semi-automatic weapons and any weapons, that's why, because we're supposed to be on the level with our government and be able to defend against them should they challenge us.
So here's the thing too. This is a misunderstanding that I find happen a lot with people who are under 30. Somehow it's been put into their heads that the Constitution is the mechanism by which the government controls the population. It is not.
No.
It's meant to be the mechanism by which we, the population, control our government. And that's the inversion that's happened. This is about this. So,
yeah.
So when you say about the Constitution, it's like, wait a minute, you got this. You've been trained. You've been indoctrinated to not understanding the Constitution exists, so the government cannot do things that we don't approve of.
That's right.
And that's. I mean, it's just and that I think was a purposeful action by foreign elements. Like, I think it's just, when you look at any type of social or communist movement, they do the same things all the time. They separate parents from children become the wards of the state. The state's more important than the kids, and then they disarm the citizenry, and then they revise history to make it look like, okay, the government is your parent. Government is all, and it's not. We are the opposite of that. And we've lost our way a little bit, And there's a balance here, of course, but you got to tip it back to where the Constitution is about that's how we keep our government honest. That's how when things are happening that are directly affecting citizens, that we have a basis, a foundation that we all agree on this. This is the rule, and we got to go back to the rule.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Someone just said the founding fathers were pretty damn smart, and that's true. In fact, to a scary extent, because what you're saying is absolutely true. The Constitution, especially the Bill of Rights, it is there for us. It is there for our rights. It protects us from the government. The founders knew that. They understood their history. They knew that, Civil War and governments going tyrannical and the people being in charge ending up, wanting to go authoritarian. They knew that that's a thing. It's been a thing. That's why, people always say, oh, well, capitalism's the best and communism sucks and socialism sucks. Actually, all these isms have their points. Okay. And no, I don't believe in communism. I don't believe in, socialism. But Winston Churchill, I think it was, said that capitalism is the best form. No, he said capitalism is the worst form of economy, other than all the rest of them.
Yeah.
And why is that though? Why is it that they're all so flawed? Well, it's not that they're flawed. It's us. It's our application of them. We're not able to.
It's also human nature,
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We're not able to have this much power over things and over people without taking advantage of it. And that's why all these isms end up screwed. If you did communism purely for what communism was, or socialism purely for what socialism was, they'd probably work out fine. I think capitalism would probably promote the most innovation and growth and things like that. But that's what I'm saying. It's we tend to be the problem. People tend to be the problem. I don't think they need to redo the Constitution. I don't think they need to update it. If they constantly update it at the whims of whatever generation we're at, especially for those core values that we believe in, then we can never have core values because they're always shifting with the times. So we need to have core values.
When you take the emotional outrage of a pubescent hormonal individual and you give it voice and you give it power, when you're emotional and when you're young and emotional and you're full of hormones, you make bad decisions because you don't see the whole picture yet. You're people are unformed. I mean, just our own experiences growing up. Like I made a lot of
Yeah.
bad decisions based on, emotions that weren't even justified. Playing out some childhood drama when you're 14, so to destroy this document when it is the thing that is going to keep you safe and prosperous. I think that is the goal of indoctrination children. Again, look at Russia in the early 1900s, China, North Korea, in Vietnam was more recent.
Yeah. Yeah. The only people who benefit from destroying the Constitution or, causing us to open it up and alter it are the government, because the Constitution, like I said, is really there to protect us, at its core. So, and the people who are like, yeah, let's destroy the Constitution and get rid of it and write a new one. What do you think the current government's going to write? You think they're going to write something that's in your favor? No, they're not. Okay, they're going to want to essentially strip every one of their weapons, and then essentially do whatever they want because they can now. And that's what the founding fathers decided to stop.
Again, I don't know how accurate these reports are coming out of England. I don't know because I don't trust the media. But the English just lost the right to trial jury for certain crimes, and that means they can walk and say, I don't like what you're doing. You're going to jail without a trial by jury, without any type of contention. A judge.
And why can they do that to them?
Yeah.
Why can they do that to the English? You know why? Because what the fuck are the English going to do? What are they going to do? They can't stand up to their government. They're not equipped. The American citizen is the largest standing army on the planet, right? So, the UK citizen is not to me is a joke. I love you guys, but you know what? You're a joke to your government. They've stripped you of any ability to defend yourselves or hold them accountable. So they're going to do whatever. They're going to do whatever they want to you now.
Because she called somebody who attacked her or raped her daughter a word, and she got a worse sentence than the guy who attacked her daughter.
What'd she call him?
I think I can't remember something that's a banned word in English. I don't know the whole. I'm just watching some of it here. I'm trying to go through what, and I don't know what there was. I don't know what was said.
Yeah, anyone who's banning words, you know what you do when you ban word. I don't care what word you're banning, even the N word. Let's take that. That's a hot topic. That'll get us demonetized real quick. Even take the N word. It's arguably, at least here in the United States, the most what you would say banned word in our language, right? Would you agree, Jim?
Yeah, I mean, there's my viewpoint is a little different. I think if you're that fragile that a word can throw your day off, I don't care who you are, what race, what religion, what gender. If a word can fuck up, if one word being said around your knee can fuck up your day, get some help.
But what if it's not? What if it's not fucking up your day, Jim? What if it's not fucking up? What if you're just looking for an excuse to misbehave? What if you're just looking for an excuse to riot?
That's manipulation. Whatever it is, the point is, we have you got to look at the goal has got to be autonomy, to have your own inner definition. If other people's words, thoughts, and actions, if you use those to create a definition for yourself, if you value yourself based on what other people think, do, or say, then you're fucked. Then you're a slave.
Well, and we can't ban words. We can't ban communication. Because you know what? All the people who want to ban what you can and can't. First of all, what does it cause? It's easy. I'll keep going with the N word. I hate saying N word. It's stupid, but I'll keep going with the N word sort of explanation. Is what does it cause? It causes one side to be afraid of saying a word, while the other side says it, obsessively, just to let the other side know, look, we have the privilege of doing this and you don't. And it's kind of a stupid dynamic, right? Like anytime you want to ban any form of communication, you're opening up doors to, other forms of discourse that may not be as civilized as communication. So beware when you start banning words, But again, in the UK, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what are the English citizens going to do about it. The government has, neutered them and made them unable to
Yeah.
challenge their government. So that's why. Yeah, no more you're right, Toby. You're right. No more gun control, stuff like that. Like all these gun laws are illegal.
Well, okay, let's really be careful. If somebody's mentally ill, they should not have a gun. So that's control we need. If somebody if somebody's in a mental, or somebody is, there's got to be, again, there's no absolutism here. Like, you can't give somebody who's mentally, disturbed a weapon. Obviously, you can't. So that's the gun control I believe in. I believe that someone who's a habitual felon who has committed, they lose that privilege.
Right.
I
want to address that, but first, Toby. So no, I don't mean the N-word is Nazi. You know what I mean. But you make a really good point. He says I have Jewish blood, and I do not believe in censoring history just because it's offensive. We need them to learn from the history, obviously, because look at what's going on today. Interesting point. I was talking about this the other night with Becky. Do you know a lot of Holocaust survivors? So Jewish people, even though, look, people don't follow the rules hardly for any religion, but Jewish people, they're not supposed to tattoo their bodies. They're not supposed to mark their skin. But obviously when they went to the concentration camps, they got the numbers tattooed. And Jewish people, they never removed those. Most of them never removed those numbers. And when asked why, they said, it's evidence. It's evidence of history. It's evidence of what happened and what could happen again. And that's what those Jewish survivors, that's why they said they kept those tattoos. So Toby, what you're saying, I think, is really, really like right on point. We shouldn't censor things. We shouldn't delete things because we find them offensive. We should study them and learn from them. And see how we can make improvements, because whenever you try to force someone's hand either to say something or to not say something, you're not making friends. So yeah, I completely agree. And then as far as Jim, what was it that you were saying just now? About criminals and people not getting guns. Yeah, but here's the thing. Follow me here. A guy goes to jail for a violent crime. He comes out. He gets out of jail after doing his time. He can't have a gun. Why? I'm not saying I disagree. I'm just saying why. Why can't he have a gun?
Are you asking me rhetorically?
Yeah. Why can't the violent felon who just got released from jail? Why can't he have a gun?
He has proven himself irresponsible and a threat to society.
Well, so what? He can't have a gun because he could kill someone with it.
He would use it. Yeah. Well, he demonstrated a proclivity to again, you have to be very specific about who the individual is. If someone's a pickpocket, somebody or someone's
no, but they're a violent felon.
Somebody who has assaulted somebody with a weapon or a knife. Somebody who has committed a felony physical assault. That's someone who's shown proclivity towards doing harm to other person. But somebody who's just like going in for a traffic.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm isolating this. You're a violent felon. You go to jail. You do your time. You come out. Should you be able to get a gun? Well, we say no because we don't want that violent felon to go out and hurt someone. Why do we say that specifically about them? Because, like you said, they've shown the proclivity, right? So they can't get a gun to shoot someone dead. Can they get a car?
What's that?
Can they get a car?
If someone kills
a violent felon,
someone
get a driver's license.
Someone kills somebody driving drunk, then
no. Come on. I don't want to talk about the exception. I want to talk about the rule. In general, can a violent felon get a driver's license and operate a motor vehicle?
Don't know.
Okay, I'll answer it. Yes, they can.
Right.
And you can easily kill people wholesale with a motor vehicle.
You can kill them with a pipe bomb. You can kill them with
right.
Yeah,
so why are we worried specifically about the guns? Okay, that's not a gun issue. What that is we're saying are we saying we don't have confidence in the rehabilitation of the felon? Because if we don't have confidence in the rehabilitation of the felon, why are we focusing on the tool? Why are we not just keeping the felon in prison? Right? If they're not rehabilitated where they can come back and have their rights like the rest of us, why are we letting them out of prison?
Interesting point.
Why are we letting them out of prison so they can run over us with cars, stab us, kill us with bombs? If we don't trust, here's the deal. It's because the government doesn't care. Any form of disarming anyone, the government wants it. They don't care. They don't care if these people get out of jail and run you over with a car. What they don't want are more firearms in circulation. That's the point. If you think they're so troublesome that they're going to kill people,
you know what?
don't let them out of jail.
I had not taken it that far. I thought it was like a longer thought. I'm glad you brought. I had not really gone into that. I stopped at, that's a really interesting point, Darwin. That's a very, let's look at the perpetration. Like, if we don't have confidence that this individual is fully rehabilitated, what are they doing back in the public?
Yeah,
that's interesting.
Yeah. Someone said evil will still get guns. I used to live in Los Angeles. You want me to tell you where you used to be able to get them? On the corner of 8th and Alvarado. They'd sell them out of the back of a van, okay, on 8th and Alvarado. You know how I know? Not that I went and bought guns like that. I've never done that once in my life. But when I was a kid, I used to go down there and get my fake IDs, right on 8th and Alvarado, out of the back of a fucking van. So you're right. Criminals are going to get their guns regardless.
Right.
The other thing is, in California, 10 round mag capacities and this. You think criminals care about mag capacities? They don't. They're going to go kill people. They're going to get 25 to life or the death penalty or whatever, depending on what state they're in. Do you think they care about your piddly little gun laws? Oh, shoot. Before I go murder someone, let me make sure I do it with all 10 round magazines, because God forbid I should be caught murdering a bunch of people with a 30 round mag. It's ridiculous. The only people that get affected are the civilians at home who actually do follow the laws and are subjected to bullshit laws that are a violation of our Constitution.
So you're really professing a realignment of thought, or how to think about personal responsibility. And again, that drifts back into an early conversation about creating a dependency on the government for your protection, for your health, for your food, for your wealth. That, and again, that's a precursor to a different kind of governmental system. Interesting. Yeah. That's interesting. So really, it's a thought process, and swinging the pendulum back to think longer thoughts like that. Yeah, that's exactly right. The people who are dependent on the government for everything are now very vulnerable to the people who are going to use that crutch against them. So if you create veal, if you create people who don't have the ability to stand up or take care of themselves or protect themselves, now they got to depend on a cop who's maybe busy doing other things. You are now creating, like, these are targets.
Yeah,
targets. Interesting.
Yeah,
I hadn't gone that far.
It's really interesting, right? But it's like, as long as you don't kill Americans with a gun, you're free to kill them with anything else you want. We don't mind. But don't you dare do it with a gun. Or if you do it with a gun, just make sure you go buy it off the street, because we're not going to let you go into a store and do it. Well, what about me? What about law-abiding Americans? It's insane.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah, definitely. I've
never taken it as far to think that, if our ability to rehabilitate a criminal is so inadequate, why are they being set free again?
Why?
Even now, you got guys with 10, 12, 13, 20, arrests, and they're allowed back on the street. What is that? That's happening right now.
Yeah. Why? How about this? I was talking with Becky about this the other day. Jim, not to age us again like we did on the last episode, but you remember 1995?
Sure.
More or less violent than it is now?
Oh, much less violent.
Much less violent, right?
Yeah.
How about 1985?
New York? I was in New York in 95. It was,
How about 1985 compared to 95? Much less violent?
In New York?
Everywhere, just in general.
I can't really. I know I wasn't really in the country then, so I can't speak for that. But my guess is that. Well, see, I was in New York in the 80s too, and it was a lot more violent in the 80s, much more, until they brought in, what's his name, the guy everybody hates.
I'm talking about shootings and
I'm talking about New York. I lived in Hell's Kitchen in the 80s. It was fucking violent.
Okay, but let's not
violent.
But what I'm saying is, in general, not the exception. I'm just talking about the rule. In general, We've been getting more as decades go on, society gets more and more violent. Am I right?
Here's the question to you. But here's the question about that. Is it an increase in violence, or is our ability to
That's the point of what I'm saying.
Ability to transmit information faster. So is news, before I used to have to wait for a newspaper once a week, and then I got it every day, and now I have it every second. So are we just reporting it more, or is Rudy Giuliani? Thanks. Or
no, I'm going to answer this question for you. When I was a kid, you could go outside at night and play in your front lawn. We didn't really have the worries that we have today in law. And so I'm not trying to localize this to like Hell's Kitchen or Brooklyn or any one place. I'm talking in general. We had a less violent culture here, a decade ago, a decade before that, and so on. Did you know that before 1986, we could go into any gun store and buy a machine gun? Did you know that?
Right.
Yeah, we could do that. So the guns and the restrictions since that time, the restrictions have increased. The things that you can't get access to, that has increased, right? So then it's not the guns, because if the access to certain types of guns,
it's not. I agree.
It's simple. It's two words.
But I remember
mental illness. That's it.
Mental illness, and I remember growing up with a lot of violence, even in the 60s and 70s. It was a lot of more fist fights, more stabbings, there's a lot of gunfights too. But the point is, it's always been, whenever you're in a place of high density, high scarcity, and people are in desperation, people who live in desperate places make desperate decisions. And I just read there's a lot of violence growing up in my hometown.
Like that guy who stabbed the guy who stabbed the woman to death. That wasn't a desperate situation. That was a psychopath. What about the trannies doing mass shootings? That's not desperation. That's a psychopath.
That's not what I'm talking about. That is, you can't even put that into the.
What about the furry tranny lover who killed Charlie Kirk? What was his desperation? He was just a psychopath.
Yeah, but you're not. That's not even. Yes, that's not an argument. I'm saying in general, I think you got to open up the thinking as well. Okay, we've always been, violence is there, but what is it that is now saying it's okay to do that?
Perfect. I'll tell you. I can tell you that, no problem. We've been, if you look at what we've been doing, we've been mainlining delusion in this country for years now. You can't mainline delusion for years and not expect that to take an effect on a society. Okay, you can't tell people that men are women and women are men, and men can breastfeed and men can have periods, and you can't try to sell people a vaccine that doesn't actually vaccinate you, and then talk about, well, we might try to put these people in camps if they don't take our vaccine, or have them all fired. Like, you can't mainline this much delusion. Or how about this? America is completely on fire, and we're talking about what on the news? We're talking about mostly peaceful protests. Delusion. You can't mainline this into a fucking vein, for as long as you want, and not expect it to have an effect on the populace. Okay, you're being encouraged. You're being encouraged to be sick. You're being encouraged to be delusional. And look, I'm sorry, that has long-term effects. It really does. And that's what we're seeing today.
Sure.
The government and the media, they've been telling the trans community, they've been telling them, oh, you're marginalized. They want to kill you. They want to know. We don't give a shit. They're like, oh, you're all transphobic. Okay, that's a misnomer. We're not scared of you. Trust me, we're not fucking scared of you. It's the last thing we are. We're not fucking scared of you. In fact, I'll give you my address and invite you over if you want to come do violence to me. You don't think I fucking dream about it? When I have good dreams, it's you coming to hurt me. So fucking, be careful what you ask for. We're not transphobic. We just don't give a shit about you. And we're not going to let you dictate how we speak. Period. End of story. I'd live in fucking Venezuela if that was the case.
Who are you yelling at? This is like, these people are your fans. Who are you yelling at?
I'm
You need-
venting.
Why are you yelling at these people? These people are like, why are you yelling at us? Why are you yelling?
Yeah.
It's funny when you guys do rants like this. You're yelling at your own audience.
Yeah, I'm venting.
I don't think anybody here disagrees with you, and you're yelling at them. Go.
Thank
on
you,
someone
Toby.
else's channel and this is where it gets really fucked up. You're like, who are you yelling at right now?
Go bring your furry loving
hear it.
transgender ass over here and try to do violence on me.
You're yelling at aren't on this channel, dude. It's like you need to go and
I'm yelling to them. I'm yelling to them. Because I love them.
You're angry and yelling at the camera and all these.
It's a rant, dude. It's what I'm known for. I'm known for going on rants and getting you demonetized. That's what I do.
Ranting is you're aiming the gun in the wrong direction.
Maybe, I need something that maybe you're saying that I need to soothe a little bit. I need to self. Baby, can you get me the silenced Glock on the nightstand? James thinks I need to soothe.
No, what I'm saying, that's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that that's
chambered and loaded, by the way.
This is where people get lost in this thing. Don't yell at your own constituency. Go yell at something.
Oh, they know I'm not yelling at them. Come on.
You don't know that. There's a lot of sensitive people in this chat.
Thank you. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna soothe. I feel better. I'm calm.
Okay.
No. Oh, I'm getting flashed right now. Well, those are looking good.
Calmer now?
Yeah, what's up? Yeah. Sorry. Titties. Oh my God, Darwin, Silence Glock. It's one of them. There's a couple more over there, along with the Silence 1911 and a Silence 2011, and yeah, we got a bunch of these guys. I silence everything, man. I'll do the YouTube.
There's kids.
I'll do the YouTube safe thing and take the mag out, and I'll.
Somebody's
clear the chamber.
Someone's commenting on your arsenal.
And now everyone can see that, like, we're totally safe now, all clear. That's a ton of cool guns. Yeah, I get a lot of guns in, and because I review guns and silencers and optics and all kinds of cool stuff. So yeah, got some cool stuff. So anyway, I don't even remember what we were talking about before I went off on a rant. I think I may have spanned like 3 subjects on that rant.
Yeah. Well, you're going good. You had her going there for a minute. Yeah. You're getting into the camera and this. And I go, my boy's off. My boy's on a run.
I have zeal. That's all there is to it. I have zeal.
Is that toothpaste?
You're welcome, Frostburn. You're right. Safety first. Always safety first. This is a great silencer, by the way. This is new. It's called the Revolution 9 by Griffin Armament. You can see where you can actually take this part off and shorten the silencer if you want it a little shorter. Really, really cool piece. Got my little Surefire light there. Yeah, Call of Duty Ghosts predicted military tension between. So I don't know much about like on playing for Call of Duty because I play for real. But, yeah, predicting Venezuela is interesting with everything that's going on right now, huh? It was cool when Trump announced, like, he had basically announced to the world on Truth Social. He's like, yeah, Venezuelan airspace is closed now, so don't fly over it. And then if you looked at, like, a flight tracker, one of those mapping things online, it showed, like, all these planes diverting around Venezuela, and there was, like, nothing over Venezuela. It was really freaking like wow on social media. Oh, Divine, I want to talk to Divine. I've never fired a weapon before. They spook me a bit. Male or female, where are you from, and how old are you? I'd like to know, because that's a common thing. I don't want you to be embarrassed by that. Like, that's a totally common thing. But you got to get past it. But it's nothing to be embarrassed of. I'm glad you said something. If you can tell us those things, that'd be kind of awesome.
It's amazing.
Black Hawk Down reference. Did Toby make a Black Hawk? This is my safety. That's why I like these Glocks, because there's no safety, right? I mean, I know they have like a trigger dingus that they consider a safety, but like, you know, I don't like having to flick a safety on and off if I've got to take something out in a hurry. You know, I probably shouldn't say that, right?
Yeah, I recommend that.
Well, I mean, no, but it's not like these aren't banned or anything. These are legal.
No.
Like,
No.
You know.
But it's just that, you know, there is, you know, whatever. I'm not worried about it. You know, you get to the point where.
Holy shit. Yeah. Let's talk to Divine. Because this is a big deal. She says, I am 25. I'm a female. I live in Jersey. I've never shot a weapon because I can kind of feel the weight of what it is. Like it can take a life, and it scares me. Good. You know what? That's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. You know what that's called? That's you can call that fear, but you can also call that respect. And to start off with that level of respect, I think, like, I actually applaud you. That's a fantastic thing. But as a female, you got to know, if you and I are in a room, look, I love Becky. We talk about things like this because this is very real. If you and I are in a room together, I can do whatever I want to you. You can't stop me. That's like that. That's just the dynamic between men and women, right? Like, I'm not going to feed you this, like, we're all equal bullshit. I can do things to you and you can't stop me. And that's why this is an equalizer, especially for women. Because, like, we watch Law and Order SVU, and I sit there white knuckled the whole time, and I just want to kill these people who, you know, take advantage of women or children or whatever, right? Women need to be able to defend themselves. They need the equalizer. Find a 22. Find an instructor. Start shooting on a 22. It'll be very unintimidating for you. And Jersey's a dangerous place.
Well, I think there's also a thing to be said that you have to know yourself, and if you can't be responsible enough to take care of the weapon, take care of the go through the protocols, then you got to rethink this through, because if somebody does not have the emotional capability of being responsible for this thing, they shouldn't have one.
One word: training. That's it.
But not everybody has that. Not everybody has your drive or willingness to train. Not everybody wants to defeat their own limitations. Some people love their limitations, Darwin, and part of our job is citizens. Like, we got to respect. Some people do not want to take on that responsibility, and
Well, you know what? That's fine.
But those people should not be allowed to dictate what other people's do. That's my point. So,
I don't think you should have to have a gun.
It has to go both ways. You have to respect somebody who does not feel they have the emotional ability to deal with that level of responsibility and respect. But at the same time, they should not be able to dictate what other people do or don't do. But you got to respect both sides. You can't berate them for having personal awareness. Hey, I'm not equipped to handle a gun. Okay, but that doesn't mean you can stop me from doing.
But Jim, you and I both know that it's not whether you're equipped to. It's not whether you're if you're deaf, dumb, and blind, like, I get it. But like in most cases, it's a matter of overcoming a fear or getting out there and trying something new. And this and that. I don't want anyone to walk away from this thinking that you can't. If you choose not to, that's your choice, and you absolutely have a right to that choice. But 25-year-old female living in Jersey, you know what? If you get into an altercation with somebody, if someone tries to take advantage of you, I only hope that you go home safe that day, and I don't give a fuck about the bad guy. So you should think about, find an instructor, shoot a 22. They are so non-intimidating. They're not loud. They don't recoil much. Just get used to it. Just get going.
Until that point, it's
have fun.
You're talking about months of work before she's ready to handle that.
No, come on. She in a few weeks, go to an instructor twice a week. In a month, you're going to see. In a month, you will see a massive improvement. And by the way, someone asked me, how good at aim are we all? I can knock the ass out of a fly at 1,000 yards. So, and that Barrett MRAD back there, that's my 1 mile gun. So yeah, I'm pretty good.
But I think precursor to that, and which flows into that, is being constantly aware of your environment, no matter where you are, no matter what you have. Always know where your exits are. Always look down the street both ways. Like when you cross the street, look both ways, right? And the biggest thing is when you walk down, I see here in front of my street in Burbank all the time, you have people buried in their face in a phone. And I saw this girl the other day, almost hit by cars. Did not even know she almost got hit. And she just had her headphones in and oblivious. And you want to keep safe in the world, you got to pay attention. You got to, you have to be alert to your environment. And that's before anything else. Take that class.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't understand what Divine said here. I do also have an eye closed and have thought about getting my carrying permit. I don't know what that means. Have an eye closed. Okay, so you carry mace and knife. So see, that's my point. You're already looking for some sort of equalizer. Now, if you take what James told you and combine that situational awareness wherever you go, now you may have, you may not walk down the alley where you'll need to use that mace or knife. Or if you do, at least you'll know your surroundings and you'll be able to reach for that thing a split second quicker, right? Yeah. So you're already on a good start and you already realize you need the equalizer. It's just that these are the best equalizers. So when you work your way up to this, just remember, don't let anyone make it like a crazy difficult or stressful thing. Have fun, stay safe, start on a 22. You'll be fine. Get training. I'd always like to see you survive any sort of bad situation that you get in. Fuck the bad guy. I'm on your side. Oh, shooting your first gun was an M16. X Skate Punk X. Wow, M16's good. Go full auto. Yeah. Shooting full auto is fun. It's a good way to spend, waste a lot of money on ammunition. It really is. So, I've carried full auto rifles.
Yeah, I mean, when I was we were in Afghanistan, Kamara and I, we get shit a lot of the heavy machine guns, right? And it's 100 round, the pork chop is 100 rounds. The canister's 100 rounds, and those rounds are like $1 a piece. And so that basically took me about 20 seconds to empty the entire canister, and like that's like $150 right there. It's that's. You want to spend money, doing automatic work.
Yeah. So I've carried automatic weapons, and I'll tell you what, I've always kept them in semi-automatic. Why? Because so think about it. You've got so I'm looking up at my plate carrier there, really basically my vest, right? You can only carry a certain amount of mags on you. Okay. You take a magazine with ammo and you say, hey, that doesn't weigh much. Take 7 of them full of ammo. Take 10 of them, right? So your standard combat loadout is about 7 magazines. That's 30 round mags. That's 210 rounds. Some people like to go 240 rounds. So you'll have like 8 magazines, right? Well, I can dump a 30 round magazine on full auto in just a few seconds, right? So imagine like how, if you shoot like that and you're deployed out on, a mission, you're just going to kill the only people who are really dumping, rounds full auto are the machine gunners carrying the belt feds. They're carrying boxes of ammo, and they've got other guys on their team carrying more boxes of ammo for them. Otherwise, it's just a big waste of ammunition. The old school M4A1, love that. And by the way, the dog one, I'm not ignoring you. I don't. You know what? We skip around SVU seasons, so we're never watching like one season all the way through.
Dog. You've been on. He's been on the show many times. Dog.
Yeah. No, I was just answering. Yeah. We skip around. We skip around. Hey guys, I gotta drain something real quick. I'll be right back.
All right, so we're gonna play the video again just because we can. Hang on.
She said she loved me that I'm always on her mind. She loves to see me, but she just can't find any time. I told my daddy about this unrequited love, and he said, sadly, son, you are stuck in the mud. And he said, hey, what the hell? You got a truck, you got four-wheel drive, but you're spinning in the muck. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, what the? Well, she's got children with another guy who always seems to be stopping by in the middle of the night. I guess I knew, but I didn't want to see it as true. My friend said that I married the Spanish flu, and they say, hey, what the hell? You got a truck, you got four-wheel drive, but you're spinning in the muck. Yeah, what the hell? Oh, what the? Got my money, got my vinyl records too. She got the house and my lawyer. Well, she retired in Peru, and she said, hey, what the hell? You got a truck, you got four-wheel drive, but you're spinning in the muck. Yeah, what the hell? You just got and I say, hey, what the hell? I got a truck, I got four-wheel drive, no more spinning in the muck. Yeah, what the hell? And I say, hey, what the hell? Buy a truck, get four-wheel drive, for you're spinning in the muck.
All right. We are
All right.
back.
We are back.
We are back. So
All
we lost
right.
a couple folks. We lost
So did
Define and Go.
So you did a little music break while I peed. It's great. The rain, 14 hours. Wow, that's a lot of sleep in a day. That's a shame. I realize full auto is a really bad idea. Yeah, like you said, full auto is typically for keeping people's heads down, right? So like your guy on the hey, Zatanya. Yeah, like you got your guys with your machine guns and belt-fed ammunition, trying to keep people's heads down so your assaulters can maneuver into position and ultimately take well-placed shots that eliminate the threat. So yeah, that's what that's what full auto is really good for. Full auto equals suppression fire. Yes, suppressive fire. Oh, we have a guest. Hold on. The Weenus. Come here, the Weenus.
Oh, daddy.
Oh, the weenus.
Oh, what a cute pup.
Look at that sausage dog. Look at that fluffy sausage dog. Oh, she just steals the show, doesn't she?
That's a good girl right there.
That's the type of furry wiener everyone needs, huh?
That's a good girl right there. That's a good girl.
You want to see something? You want to see something that's just going to gross everyone out?
No, don't do it.
Hey,
Don't
Weenus.
do it. Don't do
Hey,
it,
Weenus.
Darwin.
Weenus,
Don't do
Weenus.
it. Not
Hey,
in
Weenus.
public.
Yeah. She's a little French kisser. She sees my tongue and it's like her targeting.
Oh, look at her. She so doesn't want to be on camera. She so does not want to be here right now.
No, she doesn't mind being on camera. She just would rather be paid. She's a princess, you know.
She'd rather get paid.
Yeah, she's princess of all the wieners. That makes her princess of the weenie.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's a little sausage dog, huh? Are you a little mini dachshund? Are you a fluffy little mini dachshund that loves her daddy? Yeah, double trouble me. So I don't think I've ever done double trouble on Jim's show before. Okay, let's get you over here. Okay,
You gotta get a death grip on him though.
I got it.
Oh, kisses.
Oh,
Wiener love.
oh! We're in Wienerville.
Kisses.
I used to have big manly dogs like wolves and German shepherds and Belgian Malinois. Now I have furry wieners.
Kisses.
This is Weenus Fluffy Paws, and this is Weenus Thunderbutt.
This is a good girl.
Look at how good they are, Jim.
I know. They're such good dogs. Such good pups. Oh my God.
Watch him go crazy. Hey, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? He can't take it when you do that to him. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Show your nuts. Show your nuts. Hold on.
Jesus, Darwin.
Lift his tail so they can see his nuts.
Darwin, I can't bring you anywhere. I just can't take you anywhere.
Anyway.
Thunderbutt said, "Remember Pearl Harbor."
Thunderbutt, yes. Remember, it's December 7th. Pearl Harbor happened
It
today.
is Pearl Harbor Day.
Right? A day that will live in infamy.
Yep.
Literally, Pearl Harbor is the epitome of the whole fuck around and find out meme. Right? Like, you'll fuck around, you'll find out. Look at my girl. There's literally every single ounce of masculinity drains from me when I'm around my dogs. Yeah.
What are their names?
That's Weenus Fluffy Paws, and the other one is name's Weenus Thunderbutt. It's WEENUS, and you can find them on Instagram at The Weenus Diaries. So at The Weenus Diaries, no spaces, no underscore. And you can follow them. They've got almost, I think, 2,000 followers on Instagram. And they're super popular, and they're cute, and they're smart, and they smell good.
And they smell good.
They do. What? Puppy. Look at this wiener. Look at this wiener. Respect that sausage. You got to respect that sausage.
Oh God.
All right, she wants to go lay down, babe. G.I. Jane, gross like the French kiss thing. I know.
Yeah, it's just awful. It's wrong. It's wrong in so many ways, Darren. It's just fucking wrong.
I love you so much. I love you so much.
I don't want to go. I got you.
Oh.
There we go. There's a better frame right there. There we go.
Weenus has had a strange sort of like evolution. Like when we went to the ranch, I put her in charge of all the animals. So she had like beavers and turkeys and cows and all these animals like that she was in charge of, and she was really excited about it. And we came here to Ohio, and she doesn't have that anymore other than the deer outside. So I made her in charge of the armory here. So she's Yeah,
Well,
she's
now she has a purpose. She has a good purpose. She has a
yeah,
purpose.
yeah. She works hard. She works hard.
A purpose in life, and it's important for a dog to have a purpose. You know.
Hey, was there supposed to be a like a theme this episode, or just
Apparently not. Apparently, it's just whatever.
Darwin's gonna come on and yell about whatever annoys him.
Part of it is just a. Jane. Well, there you go. This was sort of just a, just to lead into the release of hey, what the hell, hey, the song happened today. So the release happened today. Already, it's done. It's already happened 11:30. So it's out there. It's in the world. See what happens.
Nice.
Some people, some like it. Some think it's slop. So
yeah. So I'll talk. Let's talk. You want to talk tech for a second?
Sure.
So I'm starting to resent myself for being that old guy that's like, oh my God, you can do that. And they're like, yeah, dude, like, of course you can. So as you know, I'm reluctant to upgrade iPhones. Okay. I don't like to buy the new iPhone every time it comes out every year. So consequently, I've had an iPhone 10 until like a couple weeks ago when we upgraded to the iPhone 17 Pro Maxes, right? And now I'm like, oh my God, the cameras are good. Like, everything's so much better. But like now, like I've got this thing coming tomorrow where it's like a screen that magnetically attaches here. And then it wirelessly screen mirrors so that you can film yourself if you're doing a blog or a vlog or anything. You can film yourself with the back cameras, which are the good cameras, instead of filming yourself with the front camera, right? So you film yourself with the back cameras, but the screen is attached here so you can see yourself in the frame. And it was like $60 for the screen. Yeah, with like good reviews on Amazon. I'm like, how fucking cool is this? And then they have like this thing that you can actually put here before the screen and then put the screen on top, and it's got like a little kickstand that it's not even a kickstand, it's like a little mini bipod, but it folds up into like smaller than this phone. So I'm going to Vegas in January for SHOT Show, and I'm like, dude, like I have to travel with so much less stuff because of all the technology. It's a pretty cool time to live.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Which I know is me changing the subject a little bit, but like, look,
we have there's no guardrails here, obviously.
Yeah.
So we go where the conversation takes us, buddy. But we are checking out here in a couple of minutes. I just want.
Are we?
Yeah. We've been
Is
going.
Is it because I've been waving a gun around in everyone's face?
That's fine. It's all good, man. You just
So, but yeah, we had a couple people talking about M4s. I got a cute couple M4s back there. Nothing like M4A1. More of like oh, you follow. Thank you, man. It's good to have you on there. I tend to post, throughout the week, sometimes on the weekends. Hey, what are my plans for Christmas? I don't know. I know, Becky, do we have plans for Christmas? No. I'll probably just chase Becky around the house and try to do stuff to her and
try to do stuff to her.
Did you hear what I said? I told her I'd chase Becky around the house and do stuff to her. She's likely to do stuff to me. Yeah, we like to watch movies. Honestly, like you think that we live very exciting, but we're actually proper boring. Like I like to go to the range. Like I got to leave the house to like go take care of my elderly mom every now and then. Things of that nature. But otherwise, we tend to be really quiet and homebodies. Like to watch movies, things like that.
Yeah.
A lot of young blood and Snakes on a Plane, things like that.
There he goes.
I'm just kidding. We don't watch Snakes.
Just couldn't help himself.
That's horrifying.
Could not help himself.
That's terrifying. We don't watch Snakes on a Plane. I'm kidding.
He could not. He couldn't help himself. He just has to go into the dark places all the fucking time. Yeah.
For those that know it, I work for Greg's. For those that don't, it's kind of like Starbucks. Oh, you work at a coffee place? That's cool. I like coffee.
I think she's in England though.
She's what?
I think she's in England.
Oh, hey, so you want to know a funny coffee story, an international coffee story? When I was in Rome one time, I went to a coffee place and I told them I wanted an iced latte, right? What's wrong with that, right? An iced latte. We order iced lattes here, right? You know what they gave me? A milk on ice. So, because apparently you have to order a cafe latte when you're in Italy. Otherwise, latte is just milk.
Yeah.
So iced latte is just iced milk. That's it. So be careful when you're ordering an iced latte in Italy. Another good one is I was in Paris, and we were at a restaurant outside in Champs-Élysées, and I ordered French onion soup, and the waiter had to remind me that in France, it's just onion soup. Yeah. So, what's my favorite Christmas movie? That's easy. It's Die Hard. Duh. Die Hard. Easily the best Christmas movie. It's not just my favorite. It is the best Christmas movie. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
I'm more of an Elf guy myself.
Oh, Elf is a fantastic movie. We've already watched it.
Yeah.
Holy
And
shit,
I have
it's
a new favorite classic. It's called Feast of the Seven Fishes.
Feast
Love
of the
it.
Seven Fish. Okay.
Feast of the Seven Fishes. Yeah, it's a great. It's like maybe 4 or 5.
Can't hear you. Speak. Feet. Feet of the fishes. Oh, eat of the fishes. Eat of the fishes.
Feast of the Seven Fishes.
Okay. Well, whatever.
Great Christmas movie. It's one of my favorites.
Of course, Lieutenant Narcs. Of course, Die Hard's a Christmas movie. It's the best Christmas movie. This is an undisputed fact. It's not even like a debatable thing anymore.
You and Narcs suffer from the same delusions. So
no, it's a Christmas movie. It's a great Christmas movie. But you know what? Something that is not known about very much. It should be known about is a great Thanksgiving movie. Can you name a great Thanksgiving movie?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you one. It's hard to find.
Okay, what is it?
Dutch. You remember the movie Dutch?
Is Dutch a Thanksgiving movie?
Fuck yeah, it is.
So is Family Vacation.
I don't know, but Dutch is definitely a Thanksgiving movie. And it's got Al Bundy in it. And what's the guy's name? I know him. I actually met him in California. Ethan Embry. But Ethan Embry's a little kid in the movie. It's an old movie, right? And he's this snotty little rich prep school kid, and he's got to go home for Thanksgiving. And his parents are divorced, and his dad's just some rich fuck who doesn't care. And the mom is like going out with this guy who does well for himself, but he's blue collar, and that's Al fucking Bundy. So Al Bundy decides to be a nice guy and go to this kid's prep school and bring him home for Thanksgiving, and all fucking hell ensues. And it's good old fashioned
It's a good movie. It's a good
Christmas
movie.
fun, but it's also like it's warm hearted, but it's also just like it's really fucking funny. And like if you know and love Al Bundy the way I do, I'm sure Ed O'Neill loves the fact that I'm calling him Al Bundy. Like, but anyway, Dutch, watch that movie. I owe you a drink if you want to take me up. Yeah, you know what? We'll get drinks in Vegas. Since you're going to be there when I'm there, we'll get drinks. That's fine. Drinks and hookers. Drinks and hookers on Narcs. Sorry, babe. No hookers. I was kidding. I'm not. We can do it. No, yeah, definitely. Boats and hoes. It's a joke. I'm not joking. We'll get the hookers too. Hi, baby.
Giveaway? Free ammo giveaway when you're in Vegas? Free ammo.
Don't you fucking touch my ammo while I'm in Vegas.
Giveaway.
You think that's funny, huh? Okay. All right.
Don't you touch my ammo.
Because when I joke about stuff like that, she jokes about giving away my guns and my ammo. Little does she know I've got guns and ammo hidden in other places, and I'll come back and use them. No, anyway, when is Vegas? So I'll be in Vegas like in January, like for a week, starting around like the 18th or 19th. Yeah. Ooh, I just got a text message from a firearms manufacturer telling me about something that's coming out that they need to get to me to review, and I'm excited about it. Yay. What's my favorite Christmas song? Oh boy. Oh Holy Night. Oh Holy Night. That's my
No,
favorite.
you know what mine is? It's like it's a song called Candy Cane Lane.
That's so obscure.
It's not. It's a big pop song. It's just a great song.
Like, there's only a few acceptable favorite Christmas songs. Like, it's like I'll Be Home for Christmas, the one I just mentioned, and like Silent Night. I think, right? I think.
I'm more I like the new classics. I like Baby It's Cold Outside.
Wait, hold on. Did you say the new classics?
Yeah.
That's an oxymoron. If it was new, it's not a classic.
All right.
It's a classic.
Again,
It's not
we're about to age ourselves here. If it's over 40 years old, it's called a classic. And the Dean Martin Baby's Cold Outside came out in 62. It's a classic.
Yeah. Dean Martin. Yeah, that's classic Christmas music.
That's
There's a right.
No, classics are like Silent Night, Perry Como.
Yeah.
Those are the classics. The new classics are like this, So
No. I reject the new classics. When it comes to Christmas music, there is a right and a wrong. Okay, there is a right and a wrong. Oh, Deck the Halls. Yeah, see, that's original Christmas goodness. Yeah, Deck the Halls is great. Shit, what else? Anyway, yeah, I like Christmas music, especially when we have snow. You guys don't have that there in California. Well, at least not where you are.
Well, I can see it up on Mount Baldy once in a while. I can see the snow-covered peaks of the San Gabriels.
Yeah. Lieutenant Narc says hookers are off the table as I have a lady friend. So young. She's starting up in the other room. Free ammo giveaway.
Oh yeah. Don't I'm telling you, don't play with her. Don't play with Becky.
She won't mess with my ammo. She won't.
She won't. All right, man.
Favorite Christmas movie? I missed what it was. Toby, my favorite Christmas movie is Die Hard. Nakatomi Plaza, baby. Sometimes you have to throw a German off the top of Nakatomi Tower. I owe Bernsey a gin and tonic. Oh, Jim, do you drink gin and tonics?
Oh yeah, man. No, I drink Tanqueray and tonic. It's very different.
Tanqueray is gin.
Tanqueray is a very specific type of gin, and I don't drink. That's all I drink. I don't want Bombay. I just want Tanqueray and tonic.
Let me say, as a guy who went through a phase in my 20s, so I was young and dumb, right?
Mm-hmm. Happens.
I used to drink Bombay Sapphire.
Okay. Yeah.
Gin is disgusting. Gin is disgusting. Bourbon, some good old like Devil Water, like that's good. What? Aren't you both a little too old to be drinking? Who the fuck said that?
Hey, Junker fan, how you doing, man?
My answer is no.
No. You can't do that, Darren. You can't do that. Darren, don't do that. You can't fucking do that. Oh. You can't point a gun at the camera, Darren.
I was, not like right.
You can't do it. No.
Like, no. I'm shaking I'm not. It has nothing.
Now I gotta pull this down. Now I gotta take it down. Or
I'm shaking a finger, and the gun just happens to be in my hand.
No. Now I gotta take this whole thing down. Now it's gonna be like gonna have the California state, gonna have the British Parliament coming after me now. It's like all this.
Just tell them it's an air gun or something, whatever.
No, you already said it wasn't. You already identified for.
Fine. It's an air gun. It's an air gun. It shoots these really wicked cool BBs. Check this out.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, and I gotta take this whole video down now. Take it all away. No, I don't have to. It'll be taken down for me. I don't have to do anything. It'll be taken down for me.
I ruin everything. No, come on, watch some of the gun tubers. I'm not bad at it. Well, I mean, I'm pretty bad, but I'm just saying, like, I'm as bad as they are. Well, no, they're actually, I might be a little worse. Never mind. This will probably all get taken down. You're right. So yeah. I think, Jim, are you going to actually be there in Vegas during that time?
I don't know. I may have Comic-Con here that day. I'm not sure, but there's like 3 movies sniffing around for January, so I've got a lot of decisions to make in a couple of weeks. Yeah.
Jim, for a single guy, one thing I've never bugged you about?
No.
You know how many absolutely just hot weirdos go to Comic-Con? I mean, you could be racking it up at Comic-Con.
No interest, man.
I mean, no interest.
No interest. Nope.
And I'll tell you what, can I go to Comic-Con and tell people that I'm James Burns next time?
Do whatever the fuck you want.
I'm just kidding. I have Becky. I'm happy.
Hey, you're treading on some thin water there. I know, Beck.
She said it was okay to get hookers in Vegas because that's what you do in Vegas. Right, baby?
There's a word you're familiar with. It's called aftermath. So there's aftermath. If anyone's taking a CCW class knows what that word means. There's aftermath. It's the math you do after the moment. And you got to figure out what the equation is. What is the cost-benefit analysis of what happens after the event? And the aftermath for me is too fucking complicated.
Check this out. Zatanya says, like, LOL, hot weirdos. She knows what I'm talking about because she's one of them.
No, she's not.
She is. She does the dress up, the cosplay. Ask her. She does all that stuff. Don't you do that? You do something like that, right? Like Renaissance fairs and so. It's all this. They're different, but they're all the same. And they can be very fun to play with. Okay. In a good way. Okay. Like
in a good way. In a good way, you're a weirdo.
Lucky with a square, right? Yeah, see, she says, yes, I do that shit, LOL. Who wants to get lucky with a square? I want a proper weirdo, okay? I want a proper weirdo so that when it's all said and done and one day I meet my maker, I want God to look at me and be like, really, Darwin? You remember that? Really? Like, you thought that was okay? Like, that's what you're not going to get that with a square, but you'll get that with like, Comic-Con, Renaissance Fair, cosplay, dress-up chick. You don't know what you're missing out on, Jim. We're not getting any younger. Take advantage of that shit. Zatanya, tell him.
No.
You won't get out of the encounter without a few scrapes and scratches and bruises to remember it by. It's a good thing.
I don't need it. Don't want it. Not interested.
Oh, Jim.
You're
selling yourself short.
No, I'm tall enough. I'll never be short. No comment.
See, she says no comment, Darwin. You know what no comment means in the context of this chat? Okay, especially with me, you, and Zatanya. You know what that means? That means I do all that shit. That means I do all that shit, and I'll make it weird. Okay, but don't like not Zatanya in particular because she has a boyfriend. But I'm just saying, like. You don't know what you're skipping out on, Jim.
Yeah, I do. That's why I'm skipping out. I know exactly, and I know.
I already know where you're going with this, Jim. Give them the wrong phone number. Just like have it off by a couple numbers. Like I know what you're worried about. Don't worry.
Tank. Believe me, if Darren could afford a tank, he'd have one.
Look, I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard. Oh man, I should have gone into comedy. That was my fault. I fucked up.
You're a fucking clown.
I should have been a stand-up comic. But you know why Zatanya's laughing so hard, right? Because she knows I fucking nailed it. I always say the shit that nobody else wants to say about a subject, but it's always fucking true, and it creates this discomfort that's just funny as shit.
Aside from the fact that I'm still alive, none of this weirdos me.
Trust me, like if Becky and I start, fooling around, if I don't come out of it with an injury, like it wasn't good. We got to start all over from the beginning. Like,
hey, D-Train, how you doing? D-Train.
Wow, this took a really dark turn.
It always does, man. I mean, this is what happened. It's a calculated risk with you. I don't know what I'm going to get, but
yeah. You know, today I didn't wear my sunglasses, right? Because so the other day I admit, like, I literally wore those sunglasses because I look like fucking hammered shit run over twice by a tank. Like, it was bad. I was so fucking tired that day. Today I look fucking beautiful today. Are you kidding me? Like, I'd fuck me. Fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
This robotic puppy.
You're a special kind of crazy, my friend.
Yeah, it's a horrible thing to say. Sorry.
Okay, what do Woods and Ogres have in common? I have no idea.
Now I'm stuck. I want to hear the punchline.
Well, I think it's like I think someone's alluding to the layer, the onion thing. So they have layers, you know. No, they don't. Woods does not have fucking layers. He's got one fucking setting, you know.
Yeah, so Woods is not terribly complex, is what you're telling me?
Yeah.
He's like a bull in a china shop.
He's not a conflict. No, he's more like a cheetah. He's gonna break shit that he wants.
But Woods is really he's a romantic, right?
Yeah.
He's a romantic. That's why he's like, you see that hind? We're gonna take it from behind, right? Like that was Woods, right? Like,
I'm pretty sure that wasn't the line, but gosh, you know, it should have been in. It should have been in the bloopers.
I'm pretty sure that was the line, right?
Oh no, I'm pretty sure that was not the line, but gosh, you know.
Oh, see, now she's activated.
No, you got her going. You got the dogs going. You got the dogs round up.
She's about to go balls deep.
Very nice, serene show. You should come in and just stir the pot. All this shit's going crazy.
Hey, it's still a children's show. It's just a show for really, really bad children.
You familiar with the scene he's talking about, the Christmas sweater by Glenn Beck?
So I don't know what you think about Glenn Beck, but back when he was on Fox News, he used to like get out this like marker board or a chalkboard and like would write things down like very much like he would speak to the audience like a teacher does to like a classroom. And you know, I'm a conservative, so like I agree with a lot of what Glenn Beck says. Maybe not everything, but a lot of it. But I don't know, he just came off real douchey to me, like when he was like doing the whole like classroom thing on Fox News, and I was like, bro, come over to my house. I'll teach you a few things. I don't need a chalkboard. But
every night like I do, you know how hard it is.
Okay, I will look up that sweater though. Yeah, dude, see, all these guys agree with me. It's take the hind from behind. Yeah. See that behind? We're going to take it. Wait, was that it? Was it see that behind? We're going to take it? Is that, I think that's.
No, that wasn't it either. I'm pretty sure that was not the line. I'm confident that was not the line.
Wasn't there?
It might have been a great alt. I don't know why I didn't think of it in the moment, but it would have been a great alternate line for the blooper reel. But I'm fairly confident that's not what was said in the game.
So if let me ask something. If you're going to all the I can't do it with a straight face. If you're going to all these Comic-Cons and you're just and obviously, dude, listen, A, you're Sergeant Frank Woods. B, you're James fucking Burns, dude. Right? So if you're not taking advantage, then you're obviously fighting him off. And if you're fighting him off, like I just want to guess, is your main line like you can't blow me? Is that like sorry, man. All right.
Sorry. The whole show's coming off anyways. It's like it's gonna come down anyways. I can't even this shit up here.
Oh God, look at this. See that behind? We're gonna
thanks, dog. Yeah, thanks, dog. This is great.
What I've started.
This has really turned into the show I was thinking.
Look at what I've started. Oh, just so one thing, just to square away one thing, Zatanya, that whole spiel about the Comic-Con, Renaissance Fair, like all those things. I was right about that, right? Like, I'm right. Just, let me know. Oh, a new meme is born. I just made a new meme. Yeah, pretty much spot on, she says. You see that? Oh, someone called me a pervert. I'm too young. I'll be a pervert when I'm 70. For right now, what the term is actually prevert. So, because I'm too young to be a full-on pervert.
I'm a prevert. I'm a prevert.
Yeah, I'm a prevert. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
But you see, she says, yeah, pretty spot on.
Yeah.
You don't know what you're missing. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Just Darwin.
Teddy Bush.
Teddy, yeah.
Oh God. Darwin is best pervert. I love it. Speaking of which, it just surprises me they're even going to let me in Vegas, right?
You haven't done anything. You haven't done anything wrong yet. I mean, and
You know-
I think your behavior is kind of pretty much midstream for Vegas. I don't think you're in danger.
Yeah, that's what's really fucked up. In Vegas, I'm the square.
Yeah,
right?
I think you're more a danger to yourself than anybody else in Vegas.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I'm always more of a danger to myself, really. But actually, you know what's interesting is for many years, apparently, I was banned from any Circus owned facility, any Circus owned hotel or casino. I was banned. And last year, I actually made the mistake of staying at Circus during SHOT Show. Now, apparently, I've been back to the Luxor, been back to Circus. No one gives me shit. Like, this happened when I was like, I want to say 18 years old. I was playing at a blackjack table and drinking, and I got drunk, and like someone at the table, I looked genuinely older, and they accused me of not being 21, and I was too drunk to play it off, so I got mad, and I don't know, things got thrown, things got said, people got shoved. Myself and my girlfriend got taken into a back room like the fucking movie Casino, right? And here I am thinking, like, the guys who are taking me back, like, I'm 18 years old, I'm a hockey player, I'm pretty fucking tough, right? And I'm thinking, like, looking at these two guys taking me the back, and I'm going, I can fucking take these guys. And like, literally, as I'm getting ready to, like, we turn and go into this door, and next thing I know, I'm in a room with like 8 other dudes, and I'm like, shit, this is okay. I can't take all these guys. And they ended up like taking my picture and writing down a bunch of information, and then kicking me out of the Luxor and telling me I'm not allowed in any Circus owned hotels anymore. But apparently they don't keep up with that shit. Well,
I think the kind of threat you are, these guys said, Darwin.
Things got thrown, things got said, people got shoved. I might have thrown some chips at the dealer and told him, here's your fucking tip. Like, I was drunk and I was 18. What the fuck do you want from me? Anyway, so I stayed at Circus last year thinking it's cheap, and it was like, it would be fun to stay in a hotel that I'm technically banned from, right? It wasn't fun at all, man. That hotel fucking sucks. Have you been there?
The Circus, yeah, I've been. It's they all smell like cigarettes. I hate them all.
Dude,
everything smells like cigarettes. I don't like cigarette smell, so no.
I was literally like, oh my God, like, I should have flown with my gun that year, because staying in Circus, first of all, staying in Circus hotel is like, you don't touch anything, even the elevator buttons, because you're sure you're going to get HIV or hepatitis, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's nasty.
Fucking bad. And then you're like, everyone you meet, like, going from your hotel room to your front to get your fucking Uber, right? Everyone you meet, you're like, okay, this person's going to stab me. This person's going to try to rob. Maybe not me. I'm kind of intimidating, but like, like, yeah, it was basically like, I was in the middle of the casino, and I was like, okay, Bloods on that side, Crips on that side. What color am I wearing? Right? Like, that's how bad the Circus hotel is. It was shit. Oh, Zatania's got some shit to do. So as soon as I mentioned dressing up all fucking crazy and cosplay and shit, now she's got things to do, right? Like, her boyfriend's like in some serious trouble. I got her excited. Zatanya's on the warpath. Good for you, Zatanya.
No,
Go wreak havoc.
Go wreak havoc. Go have
to do with my husband. LOL. See, she's gonna go and do awful things to her husband, which will make her a very good wife.
It's made from 300.
Oh man! All right, listen. I got a bolt. This is almost an hour and a half, almost 2 hours in this thing. I got to go.
Hey, someone says say my name, Woods, and their name is Butt Naked with an AK.
There you go. Name is said.
I just got a new AK. That's cool. Yeah, see, someone kept following you in a Vegas casino trying to rob you. Yeah.
It happens. It happens. All right, man. So it's been great. Thanks again for coming on and just causing a mess.
I ruin everything. Like, this is why we can't have nice stuff, because of me.
That's good. That should be your handle. Darwin ruins everything. You know?
I do. Like, I have nothing but good intentions, but I do ruin everything. I'm sorry.
The road to hell is paved with what?
Good intentions.
All right. He does. Darwin changes the show quite a bit. Darwin's presence makes the show. You notice that when Darwin's, I just tend to sit back and just laugh. I just gotta let him loose. Go, do your thing. It's coming down anyways. YouTube's gonna, you gotta change it so I don't edit it. So
hey, Matt, maybe now that I have my nifty new tech to record my podcast, like anywhere I go from my phone, maybe I'll actually get to doing that, so you guys can see me regularly talking shit. Or maybe, Jim, you know what's actually been going through my hey, thank you, Toby, and Lieutenant Narks, thank you, bro. But like, maybe we should do an official show.
I'm with you. I'll help you out. Yeah,
like maybe we should do an official show. So here's the thing. I can come on the show. I can go on my own show. I can talk about guns. I can talk about 2A politics, this and that. I can bring on guests and interview them, and that's cool too. But honestly, like, there's nothing like being able to bounce stuff off each other, and having two hosts of a show is really,
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a show together.
Yeah, make it happen.
Yeah, see, Lieutenant Narks, hey, what's Darwin? That's the thing, is like, I'm that guy that, like, if you like what I have to say, you'll listen to find out what I'm going to say next. If you don't like what I have to say, you'll probably listen to see what the fuck I'm going to say next, right?
Yeah, who's that radio host in
Howard Stern?
Howard Stern, yeah.
He ended up being kind of a piece of shit, but
look at this, two hoes.
Two boats and hoes, baby, boats and hoes. Hey, what's Darwin gonna do today? Becky. Yeah. Oh, Jim, I know you want to get off. I mean, not like get off right here on the, but like, I know you want to get off the, but hey, look, I've got a question. Maybe I can get some help from your audience. So you met Weenus Fluffy Paws. You met Weenus Thunderbutt.
Oh,
I have a third puppy coming. So the naming convention because it's obviously the Weenus Diaries is, Weenus, and then there's a descriptor, and then a body part. So Weenus Fluffy Paws, Weenus Thunderbutt.
Got it.
This new one, we're thinking about calling him Weenus Potato Head, because he just kind of looks like he's got a potato for a head. He's really cute. And Becky really wants to call him Pothead for short. So, anyway, I know you guys need to see the dog and all this stuff, but like, maybe, but like,
Weenus
come on.
Fluffy Paws is great. Weenus Pothead.
It's really Weenus Potato Head, but like, Becky's not gonna, be mature about it or anything. She's gonna call him Pot. Okay, here.
Oh my goodness, that's ridiculous.
That's what he looks like.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Yeah, So, well, what's your max on those? What are you going to top out at? Like you got 3. Like,
how many are we gonna get?
Yeah, what are you going to max out at?
I don't know, because it's one of those things. It's like, how many can you afford?
Truly.
How many can you? How many?
Well,
can
I
you
mean,
take care
food
of?
can't be terribly expensive for them. I mean,
No, they eat very little.
Yeah.
They're great dogs. I don't know. I don't know. Honestly, like, I think at this house, I think 3 will probably be our max, but then we move to another one. I could see us having 10. I could see us having 10.
Wow.
Dude, they're just great little dogs. They
As
just,
long as you got the yard for it, right?
so you know why they have such a long body? Okay. God literally made them to transport love with them everywhere they go, and they need a longer body to carry that much love, right? They're like they're perfect little puppies. They're forever puppies. They have like their entire life they're puppies. They don't grow up. They're just puppies. Their legs are like seriously the size of my nose. That's a leg for them.
All right, buddy.
Okay. You're like, can I get off?
Yeah, kick it off now.
My wood is out.
All right. Thanks for stopping by. Darren, good to see you as always.
Good
And
to see you guys.